Today on Attack of the Show, Chris Gore runs down the best high school movies of all time. Then, who said sex and marriage have anything to do with each other? Plus, Will's got some tricks that'll make you and your cell phone very, very happy. All this and more on The Weekend Is So Close We Can Taste It edition of Attack of the Show, starting right now.
What's going on here? Think about this. Attack.
I drank a Mountain Dew.
I know you guys are huge today.
Over the legal limit. Welcome to Attack of the Show, everybody. TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. And according to the tag in my underwear, I think my name is, well, it's hard to read, but yep, Kevin Pereira.
Yeah.
Kevin
Hey,
Pereira.
what's up, everyone? I'm Olivia Munn, and according to my underwear, it is Friday, thong day.
The old whale tail, huh?
Whale tail? What's that?
Looks like a whale's tail peeking up out of the old...
Oh, it does look like that, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, it's September 8th, everyone, just in case you didn't know.
So your underwear has the date on it?
It does. Well, I throw my underwear out every day.
Oh.
I refuse
to the fans, right? You shoot it like a
Yes.
slingshot as you walk out to your limo.
I do. I Febreze it and throw it out because I just want to be clean all the time. People.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, there's actually no end to the underwear I wear. We can talk about it all day long.
No, we shouldn't. We should talk about what we're doing on the show today. Lots of big stuff coming up.
It's a good Friday.
Fresh Shink with Blair Butler.
I love Blair.
Listen
She
to
is
the
my
kids
favorite
go
one.
wild for that.
Ah, there it is. There it is. I actually think I saw Blair clapping for herself, which
Yeah.
is awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward. Yeah.
Weekend DVD picks with Chris Gore, though.
I love Chris.
Yeah!
Oh, hey!
You know what? In post, let's just make sure when they're fixing the show for Friday, when they're getting ready, have the editor put in all sorts of wacky noises there, since we can't get people to cheer and clap. Let's hear like a kazoo, or maybe like a toilet flush, or a car door, car horn. What else do you want to hear?
What else are you trying to do so Jeremy has to edit everything out? You're trying
I
to
don't
make
really
his job
care.
hard.
Yeah, there's this poor guy, Jeremy, who has to sit here and fix the show all night. He's up till 4 a.m. because we sit here and banter.
Yeah.
This will probably get taken out, actually.
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, and also we have Tech O'Neill, Will.
No, that's his street name. I'm Tech O'Neill.
It's Will O'Neill,
I
our
got
tech
Bluetooth in my
guy.
grill. I'm so street.
Tech O'Neill, that's what we should call him from
Call
now on.
Upgrade.
Upgrade?
Yeah, so
And-
Tech O'Neill is going to be here talking about cell
Yeah.
phones or something.
Definitely
Yeah.
something.
And then we're going to get up close and personal with Ice-T and Body Count.
But simmer down now. Simmer down now. Before we do any of that, you need to get your recommended daily allowance of weird websites and viral videos.
Get your brows and bib on, America, because it's time to go around
The net!
the World Wide Web.
First up, remember tapes?
Scotch and
No,
electrical
actually,
and duct.
No, the other kind. But
Gaffer?
Those are great, great answers. But I'm actually talking about analog recordings laid to a small plastic cassette. Yeah, it's a relic of a simpler time.
Okay, yeah. My grandfather had one of those in his car.
Well, making mixtapes used to be so much fun, right? You remember that? You make a little love tape for your girlfriend.
I hated that
Oh my
crap.
God, I loved it. I never
Did
had
you really?
I never had a boy do that for me, but when my other girlfriends would get it, I just thought, I just love it.
Okay.
Well, and on SaysIt.com, the fun is back. Woo! Log on and make your own classic. Mine is called Tons of Mun. I love it.
That's great.
Kevin's is aptly titled All in Dat Ass.
Well, it's a booty mega mix from back in '97.
Is
It's
it?
really, it's like, yeah.
And you spelled dat with a D-A-T.
Yeah, like a digital audio tape.
Oh, I see what you did there. Little IT nerd again, coming out in you all week long. So come here.
It's really all about the Attack of the Hose, people. Understand that. That's the next mixed. It's
What,
the remix.
Attack of the Hose?
Attack of the Hose.
I am not a hoe.
I didn't say you were. I'm just saying it's
I'm
about
an attack of the host. See, I put a ST.
Next up, from the over 60 section of YouTube comes Pencil Laugh.
Pencils. I love pencils. This one has a point. This one doesn't. They're both good. The point of this laugh is pencils.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, laugh and the world laughs with you, unless you are old and alone and on YouTube. You crazy freak. What's wrong? Can you do the laugh? Can you stop down? Kind of sounds like my daily laugh. Okay, next up from FileCabby.net, it's our candidate for the Mother of the Year. Not only does she take her son on all the cool amusement park rides, she also laughs when he almost falls to his death. Hilarious.
Keep your head back. Feet on the rail.
Janice, I'm stuck!
That is the scariest thing in the world, because I've been on roller coasters, and that's my biggest fear, is like just sliding through. The mother was just laughing even after she saw him. His head was up
Little
here.
fatty's fine. The best mashup, though, because Janice's laugh was great, but not as good as the pencil laugh, so I don't know if we have the technological capability.
Oh.
But to put the pencil laugh over Janice when the kid's stuck in the seat and coming out like a little marshmallow, that would be awesome. So if we can do that...
That would be awesome. Maybe we'll do that
we
for
should play
next
it now.
week.
No, we should do it right now.
Can we do that?
Well, we can. I mean, when the editor does it.
Oh, okay.
So now
Well,
just pretend he did it. So now they'll have to do it. Now we react to that. Ready?
oh my God.
What did I tell
That's
you?
a really great
The
idea.
pencil laugh is awesome. That's called a mashup, kids. That's a remix.
It's a mashup.
Holler.
That's hilarious. You're really funny.
Thank
IT,
you.
I love that.
Thank
Now, you still think Al Gore wants to take credit for inventing the internet after that display? I think not.
If he doesn't, I will. So
I'm
there
sure
you
you
have
will.
it. Just go to g4tv.com/AOTS for the links to everything you just saw.
If you made up the internet, shouldn't you be wealthier than you are right now?
No, the internet's for the people.
Oh, you don't make any money off it? It's
no,
like charity?
No, but I get free porn.
Oh,
And therefore, it's totally worth it.
nice.
Sometimes I like to picture Layla Cayley in a little cap, you know, shouting things like, extra, extra, you know, like in the movie Newsies, you know. Look, don't judge me. I know you're judging me.
I'm always judging you.
Here she is with a look at the only news you need to know, and it's coming up later in the feed.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. We'll go to Hell and Back with Hellboy creator Mike Mignola, and then learn what Mickey Mouse wants you to eat. And what's Anheuser-Busch brewing up for you next? And finally, Malaysian astronauts are making tea in space. It's all coming your way later on in the feed. But first, back to the couch.
Great, Layla! She sure has those beats covered.
Uh-huh.
But what about the rumors surrounding Tom and Kate and baby Xenu? That's...
Baby Xenu. The baby's name is Suri.
No, that thing is an alien. That
baby was beautiful.
It wasn't birthed, it was hatched.
That baby is beautiful and looks just like
Well,
Kate
yeah,
and
we can
Tom.
all rent pretty babies, too.
That baby looked like them.
They went to, like, a baby surplus store. Then, okay, that one's got her nose. Let's bring it out.
Okay, well, Annie Leibovitz for Vanity Fair
Yeah.
got the first images of Suri in 5 months. Yeah.
Ooh, why all the secrecy? Who cares? It's a baby.
Well, some people say that they just, you know, they want to wait and have the privacy with Suri, and some people said that because there were so many other famous babies being
Right.
born, that Tom was kind of jealous and he wanted to wait to make his big pop.
See, I think they were waiting for, like, the third world hellhole adoption papers to come through before they signed it in blood. What? The Scientology guys are having trouble hatching it in their little laboratory.
Maybe they're getting close though.
Well, they're getting very close. There's going to be a whole army of those little
I
creepy
wonder
kids.
if we
running
can make
around.
a baby and hatch it somewhere for Scientology purposes.
For the show, like a little mutant baby?
That would be so cute. We could have it over there and we could like,
We could chain it to a fence and throw things at it.
oh my gosh.
No, I mean, it'd be a pretty little mutant baby, like with your hair and my, you know, my
Charm?
nose or my eyes or my wit. Yes. And it's just cracking Wang jokes over and over again, so you just hit it with a stick.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's what you want to do to me at the time, so let's do it with a little mutant baby, chained to a fence. Think about it. Think about it. People, of course, are also talking about news pixie Katie Couric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why are they
That's
talking
somebody you
about
want to hit
that?
with a stick. Well, she, you know, she does the nightly news now, and it's like, oh, look, I'm a woman. I'm a girl doing what a guy does and better. It's like,
Exactly. It's what I do on a freaking daily basis.
Here's the thing that's sad about this, is that I have no problem with a chick, you know, a dame, a broad, if you will, doing the news. That's okay. I can live with that. I can suck it up for once. But when all the commentaries about her wearing white after Labor Day,
Oh, yeah.
it cheapens the news, people.
But
Cheapens
that's
the
the
news.
public doing that. Come on.
That's Katie Couric's doing. It's entirely her doing.
It doesn't matter to wear white. It's like, that's so
And she couldn't even come up with her own
1970.
tagline.
Oh, that was bull. That was
Thank you.
bull crap.
Thank you.
Yeah. What would your tagline be?
I'm Kevin Pereira.
Black where it counts.
There you go. I don't...
You get it? Black where it counts?
We've got lots more Tag of the Show coming your way. I swear by all that I regard as holy.
It's where it counts.
Take the edge off going back to school with these classic DVDs.
Hey, bud, let's party.
Then later, still angry after all these years, Ice-T and Body Count drop a new album.
Attack of the Show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show, the Friday edition, TV's only source for overpushing. You're overpushing.
Wait, your mic pack fell. Hold on.
It's all right, get it? Okay.
Wait, it's underneath this thing.
No, it's all right. TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. You gotta spin me around, sweetheart.
I know,
Can't
hold
see
on.
you.
I'm trying to do your mic. Okay, there, now look there.
Why did we do this again?
It's because it's a fun idea. We have fun on Fridays.
We're having a blast here. We have such wonders to show you, including a visit with Ice-T and Body Count.
Yeah, oh my God, I love Body Count because I'm totally hot, yo, fully strapped, always packed, know what I'm saying? What's up?
Easy, Left Eye. Do you know what Friday means?
Well, to a, convent girl like me, of course, it means alcohol.
Right, you are. And gal reporter Layla Cayley is here with the very best potent potables in the Lush.
What's up, you guys? I'm Layla with another edition of the Lush in Sin City. Now, I've had enough of the Strip and those ching-ching machines. They kind of get annoying, so I decided to hit the hottest clubs off the Strip. Tonight, we are here at Ice Las Vegas. Enough talking. Let's go in and check it out. Come on, you guys, let's go in.
Andrew is a bartender at Ice. Are you?
Yes, I am.
So tell me, why do people come to this club as opposed to clubs on the Strip?
People come to this club because it's got a great dance floor to dance in. We also bring in some of the greatest DJs in the world here.
Make me a beautiful drink. Make it happen.
A beautiful? All right, you got it.
Okay, so I'm here with Brian, who's the director of VIP here at Ice. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I heard you guys have some celebrities that come through. Who have you guys had so far?
Well, some of my favorites, we've had P. Diddy's come in. He's running out the club. I've had Shannon Elizabeth, Lance Bass, Kevin and Brittany, Anna Nicole Smith topless running across the club. I remember that one.
That's an exclusive. So I'm hanging here with Abby. And Abby, you're a cocktail waitress at Ice, right?
I am.
How do you like working here?
I love it. It's always an excitement.
What's the best thing about working off the Strip rather than on the Strip?
You get people that don't necessarily want to come for just the frizz. They want to come to truly enjoy themselves.
So I heard you're also good at pole dancing.
I can do a few things on the pole. Yeah, I've been known to show a few people up on the pole.
Can you show me like some tips?
I can teach you a couple things.
I hope you guys had fun. I know I did, even though I did get molested. I've had enough for one night. I gotta go. It's Vegas, baby. What can I say?
Oh, Dr. Cayley, you've got the prescription for the day of the blues.
But if you have a whole weekend's worth of blues, you'd better call Dr. Chris Gore. Stat! He is here with your prescription of required viewing. Nurse, take us off this overextended metaphor drip, please.
Polish those apples and sharpen those #2 pencils because Chris Gore is here with back-to-school picks for today's DV Tuesday Weekend Edition. We're do you think? Can I be your lab partner for today?
Yeah, let's be lab partners.
Let's dissect some movies then, shall we?
Yes, let's study this.
What do you have here? Is this your old high school yearbook? Or?
This is actually the Freaks and Geeks box set. I don't know if you call this a box set, but it's actually Freaks and Geeks, which was an amazing show that was canceled, one of those brilliant but canceled TV shows. Set in the 1980s in Michigan, created by Paul Feig. And this is fantastic. It shows like all the levels of high school from, you know, the geeks, of which I was one, and then of course also the jocks.
Don't say it as if nobody knew it.
Yeah,
Come on,
exactly. You're
fine.
Surprised. The burnouts and whatnot. But Linda Cardellini.
Wait, hold on a second. I'd have to back this gravy train up. You're telling me you might have been a geek in high school? Really now?
Might have been. Gym class, not my top subject, but this show really came and went. No one knew about. Linda Cardellini is the star of the show, and they came out with this box set in the form of a yearbook,
this is brilliant.
Which actually has, you know, if you can read some of this stuff, it's in character.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan of the show, you'll see that there are scrawlings on here that are consistent with the characters in the show. All kinds of pictures and essays and
I haven't seen this on the racks at Best Buy though. I mean, this is like, it's a high quality. It's really
This is
cool.
an internet exclusive only. You get from the Freaks and Geeks website. So you just Google that, find it. It also comes with an extra disc. Also, I should mention, every episode of the show has multiple commentaries. Not just one, multiple from the creators, from the cast. They even have fan commentaries, which is awesome. This has to be one of the best, you know, canceled TV shows. Definitely pick this up. Freaks and Geeks.
All right. And grab the special edition off the website.
Get the yearbook edition.
Right,
find it, Google it.
Moving on to a movie that I saw ages ago and vaguely remember, PCU.
You know, I vaguely remember it too, and it's a lot of fun, mainly because Jeremy Piven, of course, we know from Entourage. Of
course.
He is a blast because he's such a jerk.
Yeah.
He is a jerk. You know, there's a lot of things.
I like to imagine it's a stretch for him to play these characters because he's so good at playing.
He's a really good jerk in this, and it's just one of those movies where it's like it says a lot of things about like college that are really annoying, you know, just on the politically correct sense. So it's a great fun film to revisit. Definitely check it out.
All right, now one we have to have on this list, of course.
Oh yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Who doesn't love this film?
Now it's funny looking back at this movie, of course, with Sean Penn, you know, as Spicoli. I mean, that we would look back on this movie that it's now a classic is crazy. I mean, first of all, it holds up. What's great about it also is the fact that, which is, you know, sadly absent from a lot of teen films and films set in high school and college, nudity.
Right.
Nudity.
I remember, the only thing I do remember from high school are breasts at lunchtime.
One of the characters goes down on a carrot. Okay, down on a carrot, folks. It's just got, what I like about it is Fast Times holds up because it's raw, it feels real, and it's just a lot of fun.
All right. So those are three special ones, and let's go to the honorable mentions because obviously there's some extra films here. Of course, you got to have The Breakfast Club in there, right?
Breakfast Club, so good. That one also oddly a classic. I mean, the Molly Ringwald actually, I think, spawned a whole genre unto herself with Pretty in Pink and whatnot. So you can revisit all of her movies as well.
And then just behind that, we saw Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
which of course has come out in a new special edition with a lot of good stuff.
Now, what can they add? I feel like this film's been released 1,000 times. I mean, has it? And what's new on this one, special features?
Well, the thing is there's a lot of interviews. What was fascinating about it is how much they documented when they were making the movie. They had video cameras going constantly, and there you see Matthew Broderick just being a young Matthew Broderick being goofy. He really was Ferris Bueller. I mean, that character wasn't an act. He was just a goofy kid, and it really comes out in these, you know, must have been a VHS camcorder someone was carrying around, just shooting him, and it's a great disc. All worth seeing.
All right, very cool. I got to say, this is by far one of the coolest things I've seen, though. Freaks and Geeks, the yearbook edition.
Got to get it.
Get it on the website. All right, Chris, thank you so much for those picks. Cool. Everybody visit filmthreat.com or chrisgore.com for more movie info. You thought I was going to take it. You're immediately like, thought so. Great, thanks, Kevin. Here, you can
That's
pass
mine.
It back. And now Olivia Munn is going to school you. So get ready to learn from Olivia. You suck, Munn!
Don't go away, or Kevin will probably just take over the show and he just does what he does.
You suck!
I'll be right back.
We need glow sticks. Welcome back to Attack of the Show, the Friday edition. We are still TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. Now, if awesome were a banned substance, then we'd go away for a very long time. For possession with intent to sell. Think about that. Case in point, body count. That's right, I said F the police.
Body Count. You know those guys? You know? We got all up in their grill and lived to tell the tale. Or somebody did. I was busy that night. A little busy.
Dude, I thought you and I were tight.
We totally are in that kind of waspy Anglo-Saxon sort of way. But two guys who are totally tight, like in the good sense, Ice-T and his lead guitarist, Ernie C.
Sometimes it's just not as easy as it seems.
Body Count, headed up by the infamous Ice-T, has dropped their long-awaited fourth album, Murder for Hire, and is once again making some great heavy metal punk noise.
No, I love you, but you're driving me crazy.
Rock and roll has absolutely nothing to do with color. It's a state of mind. And we fired up the guitars and just watched everybody just get blown back. It was like hair was just getting blown back, and we were doing Cop Killer and everything, and the place went crazy. So we knew we were doing something brand new.
Since the 1992 release of the controversial single Cop Killer, T's band has had some hard times, but nothing can stop this pimp band from once again rocking the boat with their politically motivated opinions and tracks.
Well, President Bush is the world up. That's a great thing. It's really hard to make a Body Count album when
Clinton was in office.
Yeah, how you gonna make a record when Clinton's in office? You know, Clinton should be on Spike TV right now with his own lap dance show. You know, so how nobody was mad when Clinton was in office.
But it's not all aggression in politics. Body Count's video Relationships talks about that fine line between love and hate.
Relationships is like an odd record for Body Count. I wrote that in a beauty parlor. And I was just tripping off of how women go left and right. You know, you're happy, you're sleepy, you're mad, you're cold, and you're hot.
Your girlfriend's man's cheating, you're mad, and you're angry, and you act like it was me.
You know, then you crawl into bed and hug me and tell me you need me.
Body Count's Murder for Hire. Ice-T once again bringing the heat.
So you tell us if it's good, you know? And if it is good, then we gonna come see you. If it sucks, like I said, we gotta start selling crack again. Or pimping. One of the two.
I think it's safe to say we all just got a little cooler by association.
Yeah, I doubt it will last. But I'm actually pretty cool.
Oh, no, there. Mine went. Mine just went. You still,
What?
You good?
No, I've been cool for the
Wow.
whole entire show, and I will
enjoy
remain
it.
cool.
Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, I'm down.
Who's been naughty? I said, who's been naughty? I think Olivia's been naughty. That's right. And I think naughty girls get it. Pow! Right in the jaw!
Oh, I like that, though. I like that. Why'd you just...
Actually, I meant to say that they get spanked.
Oh, I like that, too.
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
right.
I like that.
Well,
Hey.
Olivia, then why don't you get with our resident sex expert, Anna David, and talk about spanking
I will do that.
in your pants.
Joining me again is sex columnist Anna David, here to help answer your sex and relationship questions. And Kevin is here to bring a little testosterone to the table and some very bad advice from what I
I'll give you the
see.
man's perspective.
The
That's
man's
what I
perspective. All right, the first guy up is looking to get his spank on. Nice.
I want to introduce spanking into the bedroom. Do I have to tell my girlfriend in advance, or can I surprise her?
Do you like spanking?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. Now I know you're the sex
ladies
advice
like it,
columnist, but
yeah.
my advice is just slap her on the ass a couple times, see if she likes it.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I'm a big fan of that in general.
It's pretty hot, I gotta say. And the thing is, it's not the kind of thing like over dinner, like, hey, darling, I was thinking of spanking you later. No, it's the kind of thing you gotta get out there, give her a little tap on the ass.
Now, here's the thing. I like to do like the warning rub. It's like almost
What
like,
is it?
you're like you're petting a baby's head. It's like when you get them, you give it a
It's
little
nice that
warm.
you're talking about babies.
No, it's
Wait,
just
hold on. So and then it's like a...
You rub it to get the zone
quick
ready,
one?
and then you slap it for the
So
sting, but then you rub to console.
No, here's the thing. I have been in pain, and I don't think you want a girl who's going to be in pain. I mean, some girls like that.
Girls derive pleasure from pain.
Kevin's got a few of those stories,
So, but
people.
I say be a little careful. Make it a tap, not like a wallop.
You know what? But then you don't want to go half-ass on it, you know? No
So
pun intended. You
sweet.
want to, like, really just...
Yeah, I think you want don't you want a little stank on it? You want
Yeah,
to
I
rub
think you want a little sting.
I don't like the sting. So, I mean, you have all kinds of women feel all kinds of different ways about it. So understand that she might think you're a freak. She really
or
might.
she might not
She might
love
be.
you even more.
But it is one of those things where most ladies like it, even though they
I
might
don't-
not know it.
I don't
or
know
might
any
not
girl who
admit to
doesn't like
Yeah.
it. Honestly. All
Slap
right.
her around.
Slap
in the
just-
kitchen and in the bedroom.
Next is a guy having trouble ringing the bell.
What?
My girlfriend can't orgasm with sex alone. Is there anything I can try?
So many things.
Who cares?
It's her problem.
I'm so glad you're here, Kevin. You know, I think, look, there are so many women can't orgasm from sex alone. So there are a lot of things you can do. You can give her oral sex right up until the moment you have sex.
Yawn. That's boring for the guy. I'm sorry. Come on.
That's not boring for us guys.
That's not boring at all.
Okay. Then
Some
I
guys
guess
actually like doing that.
Yeah.
Do you like doing
I
it?
treat it like a mid-afternoon snack. I look forward to
That's
it. It's
disgusting.
Yeah, I don't need to hear that.
Well,
from
no,
you.
I'm just.
That's disgusting.
The other thing, by the way,
Wait, going down on a girl for the entire time before you.
Yeah.
What if it takes her an hour?
Well, that's a pretty
Hook the
dedicated
jackrabbit
guy.
up to a car battery and let her have it for 45 minutes, then hop in when it's time to go. It's not a big deal.
There's a device called the Hitachi Magic Wand, and every woman should own it or be given it. And you can hold it under.
I don't have one.
I could give it to you.
Yeah.
They sell it at Sears, right? I mean, they sell it as like a back massager.
Yeah, it's a back massager. You can't help but have an orgasm if it's even near you.
Really?
Yeah. So you can hold it under, or she can hold it under herself, or you can hold it under her while you have sex with her. Guaranteed orgasm.
So the next time you want to have sex, don't wait for the swelling to go down. Just check in with sexpert Anna David at analytical.com. That's kind of cute. Now don't wander off. We have plenty more japes and jests for you. An Attack of the Show's Friday edition continues.
Want to boost your cell phone reception at home? Will knows how. Then later, a hands-on demo of Xbox Live video.
What's going on here? Attack of the Show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show's Friday edition. I'm still Kevin Pereira.
Hey, Kevin Pereira, how are you? I'm so glad you're on the show
Fantastic.
with me.
By the way, you look stunning. And I was going to say in this light, but I realized it doesn't matter. It can be the dome light of my Subaru. You still look fantastic.
That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I just really enjoy working
Next
with
time,
you.
put the seat back up.
Hey, everyone. I'm Olivia Munn, and I wasn't in his Subaru last night. I swear to God.
No, not at all.
Did you find my shoe?
Right now, time for the only news you need to know. In the feed. I didn't find it. I looked everywhere.
Really? Because I thought it's a red shoe.
I know it's a red shoe, man.
When the going gets tough, the tough get the feed. Yes, even on Fridays. Hellboy creator Mike Mignola dropped some details about Hellboy 2 at a recent sci-fi convention in Canada. In addition to confirming the returns of both director Guillermo del Toro and star Ron Perlman, Mignola hinted at the plot. The story concerns characters from folklore who refuse to be crowded out of the modern world. There's even a gag in the sequel that sets up the possibility of a third Hellboy movie. Hellboy 2: The Golden Army begins production in March of next year. In other news, the Walt Disney Company wants you to eat your greens, baby. The house that Mickey built has struck a deal with Imagination Farms to distribute fruit and vegetables branded with Disney's trademark cartoon characters. Watch out for Mickey as well as SpongeBob SquarePants and the Tasmanian Devil in a produce aisle near you. And what's on tap for Anheuser-Busch? The makers of Budweiser are currently brewing up a website full of entertainment for young beer-drinking men. Look for Bud TV on computers and cell phones in February of next year. And finally, Malaysia's first astronauts will travel to outer space next year aboard a Russian rocket. But instead of military or astronomic research, the brave pioneers plan to make tea in zero gravity. The astronauts hope that a steaming orbital cup of Teh Tarik, Malaysia's national beverage, will bring the country's customs to the attention of the world. Well, that's all for now. Visit us on the web at g4tv.com/thefeed. It's the only news you need to know. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
So, Kev, I was communing with my ancestors in the afterlife the other day, and they wanted to know what Will O'Neill was up to these days. It was funny, I thought my grandmother would have a lot more to say, but no, not really.
No, they're big O'Neill fans.
Huge. Tech O'Neill is what they call him over in the afterlife.
Tech-Nan O'Neill.
Tech-Nan O'Neill.
He has something going on the side, last I heard.
Yeah.
I think we should find out maybe a little bit more. For your grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a common scenario. You're cheating on your old lady, but you don't want to call your side piece from the landline. But how can you call her from the basement when you don't get a good cell phone signal? I found a solution from Spotwave. Hey, what's up, boo? Oh, what do you mean say my name? You know I know your name, girl. I'll never forget. Spotwave basically acts like a repeater, boosting and enhancing the signal from nearby cell towers to improve reception indoors. Setting it up is simple. Install the network access unit against the wall where you get the strongest signal, then place a coverage unit where you need a boost. The units are connected by coaxial cable. You might need to reposition the units until you get your best signal. You'll need at least 2 bars for the system to work, and it's only good for the PCS band. That's the voice and data band from the 1850 to 1990 megahertz range. Since your phone doesn't have to constantly search for a signal, the SpotWave can extend your battery life. And I got much faster 3G data performance for my Sprint PCS phone. The coverage area, too, is pretty generous at 2,500 square feet. You know you're my number one, girl. You don't have to be a cheater to get some benefit from the SpotWave signal booster, but it helps. Hey, yeah, okay, so I should be taking off in about 5 minutes. I'll see you soon.
Look for Will O'Neill's Tech Check-ins every Friday right here on Attack of the Show.
Will O'Neill. His is so he can like a.
We like our little running gags here, don't we? That's special.
Yeah, short but special.
Now stay where you guys are. There is lots more orderly and well-mannered enjoyment coming your way. Not from us here at Attack of the Show. We are still Attack of the Show, guys. Stay tuned. Let's pose. Come here.
Get off on your mom.
Check out the new Xbox 360 camera.
Want me to take off my top?
Then, graphic novels guaranteed to get even the biggest haters hooked on comics.
Playing a little Doom RPG on the cell phone during a commercial.
Yeah, that's what we do. We get to our cell phones during the breaks. Nobody knows. Welcome back to Attack of the Show's Friday edition, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. It is officially my favorite night of the week when I can basically stay up late and drink all the grape soda I want, and no one can tell me I can't.
Mom.
So what are you gonna do with your weekend?
I'm all about the Xbox Live.
I know you were telling me that.
Yeah, especially now thanks to the Xbox Live Vision camera. This thing is the cat's ass. Look at that. And it swivels. It's got like personality.
It's nice.
See?
It's nice
Isn't
and
that cute?
clean looking.
1.3 megapixel camera, which is a little disappointing considering that the Xbox is all about high def, and this thing has a resolution like a cell phone camera.
What would you want? Well, cell phone cameras are like 6 megapixels.
No, cell phones can get up to like 2 point something. There's a couple Nokias with 3.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking about digital cameras.
Yeah, digital cameras can get 6 or 8, but that's why I figure I'm buying a standalone camera. I understand they want to keep it cheap, but they could have got a little higher with the res. But here nor there, 1.3 megapixel, and here's what you can do with it. We've got one plugged up to our Xbox here.
Well, I was going to ask you, what games can you use with it? Is that what we're about to do?
Well, yeah, I don't want to play a game just yet because the only game that supports it is Uno. So, yes, you can show your friends your ass when you give them the draw 4 card. That's cool, but that's about
game,
it.
by the way.
I do love the Uno. I play it all the time. I like the Texas Hold'em now.
Nice.
No.
Oh, yeah.
But you'll be able to map your face into future games. There's a Texas Hold'em game coming out that does that.
Fun.
But check this out. You plug it up, and notice the dashboard that you see in the back there. That's us. See? Wave.
Wow,
Wave to the camera. So it makes you kind of...
it looks like water.
Right. Isn't that neat? It's like, oh, dude, that was a big old blotter piece. I should have had the whole cube. So you can do that. You can go to the Xbox Live Vision camera setup. You can change the settings for like the lighting in your room. You could go really dark if you want to try and cover up all your blemishes. But no
I don't have
amount,
blemishes.
Yeah, no amount of technology can make you look pretty.
That's
so we'll back
rude.
out and we go on over to Xbox Live and let's hit up the messages section because this is where you're going to get most of the use out of the camera until they get the video chat going.
Okay.
So we're logged in here. We can create a new message. Let's see here. Let's do a little message action here. Pick somebody from the list. My buddy, by the way, feel free to add. I want him to wake up on Saturday morning with like 4,000 friend requests. Just keep spamming them. Good guy. My buddy Robbie works here.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm sending a message to, of course, you can add voice, add text, but oh, what's that, man?
Add picture.
New option because we plugged in the USB camera.
Okay.
So now we get a little preview.
You want me to take off my top?
Yeah, go for it. That'd be great.
Well, I'll do that next after the show.
All right. Okay. So here it is.
Okay.
Now, it has some other features here. So, like, let's say there's something wrong with this photo. I don't know what it is. Oh, you're in it. So let me just zoom in on the good part. And it has up to 2x zoom. It does get a little muddy, does get a little blurry, but there you go.
Wait, how much is this?
Well, there's 2 different packages. There's a $40 package, which will give you the camera, a headset, 1 month of Xbox Live, and 2 free games. Snap the photo. Smile. 3, 2, 1. Great. And then once you're done, of course, you can add effects, which is kind of cool. So you can go, you can change the color and
make it black and white.
There we go. There. Hey, check that out. That's kind of cool.
cool.
A little pixelated. So there you go. There's also an $80 bundle, which will give you a headset, 12-month subscription to Xbox Live, 3 free arcade games, and 200 Microsoft points, which could buy you like a new shirt in Dead Rising. Whatever. U.S. and Europe release on September 19th. But if you're a smart boy, you can go to eBay or you can find a Toys R Us that broke the street date, even though they weren't supposed to.
Got it. Yeah, that's right. They went ahead and put it on the shelf.
Yeah. So I'm going to come over to your house tomorrow and install one. The cord's long enough, so I might just run it to the bathroom there and we can get you on the Xbox Live playing some Uno.
Really, from the bathroom?
Well, you haven't really lived until you played like Texas Hold'em on the dumper, so.
Is that what you do back home?
That's exactly what I do.
Now, Ixnay on the Anal Che, Angin Che.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's right. There's lots more Friday Attack of the Show coming up right after this.
What did you say?
Ixnay on the
Attack of the Show. Attack. What's going on here? Attack of the Show. Attack.
Welcome back to another fun-filled Friday here on Attack of the Show. You feeling it, Olivia?
I am living it, Kevin. What else do we have for the kids at home?
Oh, darling. You couldn't even begin to guess unless you've had your awesome shots. Have you had your awesome shots?
I had my tetanus shot, and I had a flu shot, and I'm going to get my Hep B shot.
I don't even dare to tell you them, because you need the awesome shot. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, then I guess we just jump into it.
All right. There's a whole world of awesome comics out there, beyond Wendy the Witch and Little Lulu, of course. And when I want to find out what's worth reading, I turn to our resident comic book expert. Who is she?
The one and only Blair Butler. Why would you even ask that? Everybody knows Blair Butler. She's like basically my best friend. She's like BFFE, best friends
She's
forever
here with
and
Fresh
ever.
Ink. Blair Butler's here with some comic bookery.
Yes, you know, Kevin, the question I'm most frequently asked online is...
Will you marry me?
No, it's actually, it's people who haven't read comics since they were kids, and now they're like seeing the show and they want to get back into reading.
Okay.
So I have four trade paperbacks today that should get people, you know, back into books. And we'll start out with, for the Marvel fans, you know, if you used to read Marvel comics as a kid, you can do no better than the Ultimates Superhuman Volume 1. This is great. If you haven't read comics before, or if you sort of vaguely remember Marvel comics, the Ultimates is like the HBO version of the Avengers. Like, Thor is a tree-hugging hippie, Ant-Man beats his wife.
There's nothing better than a giant man beating his wife.
Exactly. The Hulk is a horny bastard. And it's a great story. It's really accessible, and it's by Mark Millar and Brian Hitch. So great story, great art, and it builds very slowly, but it pays off with an amazing fight between the Ultimates and the Hulk.
So the Ultimate Superhuman Volume 1, get in on it now.
Yes.
It's awesome.
It's a buy. It's great.
All right, cool. Next up, JLA Earth 2.
Right. This is for the DC fans. Now, if you've watched the Justice League cartoons, or, you know, if you sort of remember the JLA vaguely, and you're like, I know it was like Batman and Wonder Woman and Superman and some green dude and a guy that talks to fish.
Right.
This is a nice reintroduction. It's the JLA faces off against a second Earth where the JLA is evil and good can never triumph.
My mind is blown.
I know, your mind is blown.
Evil Batman and evil Wonder Woman are hooking up, too.
They're
What the
hooking
hell is
up.
going
Yeah,
on Earth
Batman's,
2?
he's like Owl Woman on, or Owl Man on Earth. It'd be weird if he was Owl Woman. He's like Owl Man on Earth, too, and they're hooking up, and like, it's a really great story. It's got this amazing art by Frank Quitely, and I think it's a great reintroduction because it's a standalone story. It's got all the characters, but it's great to see a good Lex Luthor.
So definitely a buy, then.
Definitely a buy.
All right, Why the Last Man, Unmanned Volume 1.
Right.
I feel like we talked about Why the Last Man a lot on
It's fantastic, and that's why I'm bringing it up. If you're an indie fan, you don't like capes, you don't like cowls, you don't like people flying around, this is a very sort of realistic story with a sci-fi twist where all the men on Earth have died except for one, and it sounds like a setup for a
sounds like
great
a paradise.
fantasy.
It sounds like me waking up at midnight going, oh,
exactly.
all right.
It seems like a great idea, but this comic is so awesome because it takes what sounds like a really salacious premise and makes it dark and gritty and like really, it's like very hard for this guy to survive, and it's really amazing. So I really recommend it.
All right, definite buy. And then finally, Ultra 7 Days.
Yes. Now this one's for the ladies. This is both for if you're this one's for the ladies. So if you're like a guy that's trying to get your girlfriend into comics, this is a great book. The premise sounds a little like it's like Sex and the City with superheroines, right? It's these three superheroines. They're sort of, you know, talking about romance, trying to find love in the city. But even though the premise sounds sort of like, nah, I wouldn't be into that, it's great. It's like, imagine a world where all the superheroes have agents, they're chased by the paparazzi, you know, they have contracts and endorsement deals. It's really cool, and
So
it's
like
kind of...
Go ahead. It's kind of like an entourage, but...
Well, it is, but it's very dark. It's sort of dark, and it's by the Luna Brothers, so it's got this really haunting art. And I really recommend this. This is the kind of book that you can buy to get your girlfriend into comics, but you're going to want to grab it and read it yourself because it's just such a strong story.
Awesome. So for the three viewers out there who like comics and have a girlfriend,
absolutely,
Ultra 7 Days.
Ultra. Even for the ones if you don't have a girlfriend, maybe it'll give you some tips on how to get one that can fly.
Awesome. Thanks for those picks, Blair.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Can always trust Blair Butler to get the ink while it's still fresh with Fresh Ink every Friday right here on Attack of the Show.
And now, my minions, fly to the kitchen, fly and fetch your snacks. I, Queen Olivia, command you.
But come right back because there's lots more Friday Attack of the Show to come on TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
What the f was that?
I was a witch. 3, 2,
If you haven't been watching Attack of the Show, this is what you're missing.
Don't bring a gun to a snowball fight.
For more info, go to g4tv.com/AOTS.
Monday on Attack of the Show. In gaming news, we're giving you the scoop on the PS3 launch delay. What does this mean for you? And Joe Latrulio from the State and Artie Lang's Beer League drops by with a stunt of David Blaine proportions. It's Attack of the Show Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
My, the Attack of the Show gravy train just keeps chugging along.
It does chug. I love gravy.
Excuse me, lady, I didn't see your ticket. We're not role-playing anymore, are we? You stopped. Okay.
I went to gravy, and you kept on the train.
I was doing the train thing.
And I went to the gravy. You went to the train. You said gravy train. I said gravy.
What's your favorite kind of gravy then?
I don't know, the kind my mom makes.
Brown?
My mom's I like it brown and turkey.
Oh, okay.
And I like to dip my bread in it together with mashed potatoes and eat it.
All right. Scene. There's one last thing we need to talk about, though.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, those campus cut-ups at collegehumor.com. They're telling me about this. They posted this video of a hot sauce stunt. Like, my mouth actually started to water up right then. That you have you really protectively cupping your taste buds like this.
And the boys got done eating about 6 dozen wings, sitting in a soup of sauce, hot sauce. Yep. So, we put together the big 10, $10. And we filled up that cup. And here it goes.
He has to drink it all, right?
Yeah, chug it.
Joe, no way. Joe, don't do it. Joe, don't do it.
Keep going. Don't stop.
Are you gonna throw up?
I can't believe what I just saw.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? That didn't look so bad to you, did it?
I didn't. No, it does, and I don't.
Well, first thing, Jose, our camera guy, come on out. He says it doesn't look so bad to him either. Please,
Yeah,
come
Jose, come on out here, buddy. Let's
Come
see the
take a
shot.
shot. Let's just see if you can do this. Let me go ahead and top it off for you.
Yeah, make sure he gets a nice, good one.
There you go.
All right, bottoms up,
You got
sweetheart.
this?
Oh, look, he's all man. He's all man. He was raised on that stuff. He was raised on that. It came from his mother's breast. It's like, it's natural. He suckled on
milk?
that. Yeah, it's the, what is it, the Tapatio? What is that stuff?
Tapatio.
Yeah, all right. Wow. That's
Wow,
well
look
done.
how big this one is.
Well, enjoy, sweetheart.
No, drink it,
For
Kevin.
all the things
It's
you
half.
saw
Just
today,
do
well,
it.
I don't like
We'll do
cuts.
it together. We'll do it together. Promise. Okay, I'll do it with you. You have to do it with me, though.
All right. For all the things you saw today and more, go to g4tv.com/AOTS. Woo, that's hot. Good night.
Oh my gosh, good night.
And
Do
go
it.
start the weekend.
Okay,
Cheers.
to us.
Go. Oh! Did you actually drink it?
Oh my God, you didn't drink it?
Hell no! I mean, it got pretty close to my lips. You can see. Oh, what is it? What? Why do you leak every single Friday show? Every Friday show, you leak.
You're like, it's in my...
Hey, finish it. Smell it. Now, this will just really help the gag reflex. Just smell it. Get it in
Why
there.
do you always make me spit out for the show?
Take it back. Kick it back a little bit. No? Nurse your water, sweetheart. Good night, everyone. That was embarrassing.